All right, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick Strength and Pokemon. So today we've got a PSA Express return to go through here. So there were supposed to be 10 cards graded, but there were 2 cards that they didn't grade, which is what I'm going to show you first. So I did have to look at the grades on these, but they can still be a surprise for you guys. And I haven't looked at these cards yet in person. But the reason I looked is because I noticed they didn't grade 2 of my cards on the invoice they sent me. So then I had to look and see which cards they didn't grade and try to figure out why, which I never really did get an answer on. So the 2 cards that they didn't grade were these Taco Bell promo card War Greymon. So these 2 Digimon cards. And again, it just says return, no grade, no charge, no holder, do not holder. I don't know why. And if you guys know how to figure out why, let me know. But these cards are cards that they've graded in the past. There are graded copies of these that exist for sure. So I know they grade these. They're legitimate copies. They're not counterfeit copies. So I don't know. I really just don't know why they wouldn't grade these. No idea. If you guys have any idea why they wouldn't grade these Taco Bell TB12 promos, let me know in the comments below. But I've seen graded copies of this by PSA that have sold on eBay, so I really don't know. And they're not in like bad enough condition that they wouldn't even get like a PSA 1 or something. I have no idea why they didn't grade those 2 cards, but kind of annoying. All right, so in this submission, we've got some Metazoo, we've got some Pokemon, we've got some Tops, we've got some 25th anniversary in here. But again, I guess there's 8 cards that are graded because 2 of them were taken out. So we'll start out and we'll do some slow reveals. So let's see. The first card, it looks like a 2nd edition Cryptid Nation Mothman. So brand new. So they got this express submission back to me actually really quickly. So Cryptid Nation's 2nd edition Mothman receives a 10. So we're going to add him to the Gem Mint 10 Mothman collection. We've got Mothman from every set now in a 10. Next up, we got the Tops cards. I can tell. So these are the holo foil Tops cards that were. They're not the serialized cards, but they're still pretty rare. So the Piazza Bird, beautiful card. Holo Tops Metazoo Series 0. That received a 9. So I'm assuming the reason would be the corners or the surface, because with Tops cards, those are generally the 2 areas that get graded the most harshly. They weren't really pointy, perfect corners, and maybe there was one on here that was not pointy and perfect, so it got a 9. So we also had a Babe the Blue Ox holofoil. And again, you know, some of these cards are going to be on eBay. So if you guys want to check out or buy any of these cards, there's going to be a link in the description box below to my eBay store if you guys are interested. And I think these 2 cards, because they did not get 10s, will be on that store. So Babe the Blue Ox also got a 9. The corners could be the reason. The surface could be the reason. Although, looking at these corners, they look pretty sharp to me, but I'm seeing, I think that could be why up there. Something going on with that corner maybe. But beautiful cards, nonetheless. And in my submission that's there right now, I've got a brand new express submission at PSA now. I got the Mothman holo. Hopefully, it looked really good to me, but then again, so did these. So hopefully that comes back a 10. All right, so they graded. So this is what I don't understand. It's not like they don't grade Digimon. There was another Digimon card in this order. So this is what confuses me so much. I don't know. I'm really curious, you guys. If you guys know, let me know in the comment section below why they would not grade these War Greymon cards. I mean, I don't get it. I really wanted a graded copy of those. This is another War Greymon, but it's not a Taco Bell promo. This is the, let's see, it's the BO 145. I don't know. So it is BO 1. Is that just 140? No, 148. Okay, my vision's terrible. So this is not the holo, but it is the gold text War Greymon from Digimon Digibattle Series 3. And this got a 5. So these are just, you know, more or less graded copies of these. I think this card in general in a PSA 10 or a BGS 10, the holo version of this is considered like one of the holy grails of Digimon collecting. So this card is just so scarce in good condition that it's very scarce for a graded copy of this to show up. I rarely ever see any graded copies of this card, whether it be holo or just gold text, show up on eBay. There's a couple 10s on there right now for like $20,000, but this is a card that just rarely ever pops up. I've got a couple of these, and this was the one that looked the best. Unfortunately, it got a 5. I was hoping for maybe a 7, but I guess that was probably a little bit optimistic considering, there's definitely some wear, some whitening on the back, but I thought it was in pretty good shape. The surface didn't look too bad. Typically with Digimon cards, there's some surface wear, but War Greymon got a 5, and really just one of my favorite cards, and I wanted to get it graded just for the sheer fact that they are pretty scarce to come by, especially in a PSA slab. So I don't know if I'm going to sell that one or not. I am keeping the moth though, for sure. So these should be, these should be the Japanese 25th anniversary cards. So these are all, I think these are all Charizards. So these are the Celebrations equivalent, but in Japanese. So the first one, of course, a Gem Mint 10. I love this card. I think it's like a $500 card right now in a 10. But just beautiful holo, beautiful card. Charizard, of course, is always going to be a classic. I just love having these in my collection. These are going to go well in the Charizard display case. So I did look at these ahead of time, and I'm happy to say that all 3 of them did get 10. So it just goes to show the quality of the Japanese cards compared to the English versions, because I've sent, I don't know how many Celebrations Charizards that I actually sent in, but I think I only got 2 of them back as a 10, and I got a few 9s. But these Japanese cards are just fresh out of the pack in mint condition. There's really nothing wrong with them. And Charizard number 3, I'm just really happy to see all these come back at 10. Now, to be completely honest, I do not remember what this last Metazoo card here is going to be. I'm guessing it's a Mothman of some sort, I think. Let's find out together, though. So the final card, it is a Mothman, another Series 2. Ooh, and that one gets a 9. I'm actually surprised by that. Is there a print line or something? Oh, I think I see some surface damage. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. I see like a little ding right here. It's hard to see, but when the light hits it just right, I see something on the surface right there, right in front of my nail. That might have jacked up the surface part of the grade. I'm not seeing any print lines. I don't see any whitening either. Looks like a pretty strong 9 to me. All right, so the 9, we got the 3 Charizards. So these are all the 10s, the Charizards and the Mothman. Pretty good. I mean, so the cost of this submission, probably around $1,000. We definitely got our value back just in the Charizards alone. The War Greymon, I was hoping for a higher grade, but these 2 guys, I was definitely hoping for higher than 9s on these 2, but what can you do? All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to have a Beckett return video. Hopefully Monday. I'll have my next batch of Beckett graded gold Charizards back on Monday, so look forward to that. Hit the like button before you guys leave. Subscribe if you have not subscribed yet already, as always. I love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Nick Strength and Pokemon, signing out.